Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I've done a video, but let me tell you what's going on with my ZYLTECH calendar. This is like the fourth or the fifth time I've tried to carve this. I'm using 3/4 MDF on my Mp Cnc, and you know, I get my depth wrong. I get my depth too deep, and it goes to carve, and it screws up, or I have this issue or that issue. And then yesterday, when I was carving it, it got all the way to the end and was getting ready to carve the perimeter and go around with its, a shallow cut. And then it would come back with a different tool path, and I would change out my bit and then completely cut it out, and it started going crazy. It's a jet flying overhead. It started going crazy. My bit came down through here, and it kind of cut through it and went over here, ran into the side. So I aborted it, and then I vacuumed everything out. And the reason I don't have a vacuum set up on this is there was no room to mount it to the head, and my work area is 24 by 24, and I was currently trying to cut this out 24 by 24. I shrunk it down to about 22.5 inches to give me some extra room, and it just kind of went haywire. So I had to hit the emergency stop button, stop taping it. I was using StreamYard, and like I say, this morning I got up, I got an easel, I set up a tool path where I would cut out a perimeter, 3/4 of an inch thick. It'd leave 4 tabs on it. Since I'm not using the glue and tape method, I simply have it screwed down in 2 corners. It would leave the tabs. And I centered off the center spot on a real long new bit that I bought, which I'll show you here in a minute. And once again, it came right down here near this edge. And as you can see right here, I had it set to cut it out at 22.5 inches or 3/4, something like that. And it started carving in the wrong place. So something's out of whack on my little controller. Now, granted, I should have vacuum set up on this. I didn't. I had a door closed. I vacuumed it after the fact, and of course, with that much dust, it clogs everything up. The rollers, the tracks, everything is completely caked, as you see in the video. But yesterday, a couple days ago, when I was carving deeper, it was much worse. So if this would have been just a little bit bigger, I could have a vacuum hose in here and keep it perfectly spotless. But it didn't work out that way. So it's just a quick little video on something I'm working on. A little work with signs and stuff. I've probably done about 15 or 20 signs on this Mp Cnc, carved perfectly, no problems, does great. But when I try to take on a job that's maxing out the machine volume, and I don't have any dust control on this going on, it's creating a problem for me. So one of these days, I hope to get a 1-infinity CNC, get a real CNC. This is fun, but, I've had a lot of screw-ups, and it kind of sucks. So just thought I'd share it with you, everybody. Oh, yeah, let me show you that bit real quick. I was using a 60-degree V-bit. That's what I carved the sign with. And what I was going to go ahead and do is use this one here. Let me see if I can get that out of the pack for you. I bought this one last week, and I was going to cut it out with this one because that's the longest bit that I currently have. And yes, it has a real fine tip on it, but I figured it would carve out this MDF as long as I didn't go too fast, and hopefully I wouldn't break it. But that's about it until I do another video. So thanks for watching, everybody. I built this over a year ago, and it took me like a year to finally get the electronics put on it. I got a cheap little CNC controller I bought off Amazon, which is right there for $35, and it's worked real well. And then I got it tethered to my computer. I'm using easel. I'm paying $19 something a month, and I just got a notice that they're going up to $24.99 January 3rd or 4th. And there are better programs out there, but they all cost money. So I might go to VCarve Pro. I need to learn, what in the hell is it called? I can't think of the program I'm thinking of, but, I can't think of what it's called. Fusion. I need to learn Fusion, then I wouldn't have to pay for it, but I don't know how to use Fusion. I have to figure that out. But, thanks for watching, everybody, and, happy carving. Later.